I am now going to show you how you can add your website to Google Webmaster Tools, which is also known as the Search Console, so you can get access to important data about your website. Click on the red Add a Property button. In the box that pops up, enter your website's URL address and click on the Continue button. You will now need to verify that you own the website by following the instructions on the screen. First, you need to download this HTML file. I am going to click on the link and save the file to my desktop. If I minimize my internet browser, you can see that the HTML file I just downloaded is here. We now need to upload this file to our main website directory. You can do this using the cPanel or an FTP client. If you are unsure how to use the cPanel or an FTP client, then I suggest that you take a look at the links below this video, as it shows you step by step how to use them. I am going to use the FTP client FileZilla to upload this file. Here I'm just going to press the connect button to connect to my web server, and there we go. All we need to do now is drag and drop the file we just downloaded from Google to our FTP client. We can now see that the file is in our main website directory. Let's go back to our internet browser. Step 3 is optional. We can click on the link to confirm that the Google file has been successfully uploaded. If you get a message like this, it means the upload has been successful. If you get a message saying file not found, it means that there is something wrong. All we need to do now is click on the verify button at the bottom. If everything is okay, you will get a message confirming that you have verified the ownership of your website. Click on Continue. Now that you have successfully added your website, you will be able to see a lot of important information. Just so you know, if you have multiple websites in your Google Search Console, you can see which site you are looking at by looking up here. Now that we have added our website, we need to submit a sitemap to Google so they are aware of all of the pages on our website. For more information on why you need to submit a sitemap, click on this link here. To submit a sitemap, click on Crawl, then on Sitemaps, and then on the red Add/Test Sitemap button. Now, if you are using WordPress and have the plugin SEO by Yoast installed, a sitemap will be generated automatically. However, if your website is using another platform, you will need to do a quick Google search on how to create a sitemap for your platform. As I am using WordPress with the plugin SEO by Yoast, I already know that by default, the sitemap is called sitemap_index.xml. So how do I know this? Let me show you. Open a new tab and go to the admin area of your WordPress website. Find the SEO by Yoast plugin. Put your mouse over it and click on XML Sitemaps. Near the top, there will be a button that says XML Sitemap. Click on it and a new window will open. This is your XML sitemap. If you take a look at the URL address, you can see that the address is www.peterstavro.com/sitemap_index.xml, which is exactly what I entered into the Google Search Console. Once you've entered your sitemap, click on the Submit Sitemap button. After your sitemap has been submitted, click on the link that says Refresh the page. You will then see that your sitemap has been submitted and that it's pending to be processed. It usually takes a few days for Google to process your sitemap. If there are any issues with your sitemap, you will have an error message here, and you will need to click on the link to find out exactly what is wrong and how to fix it. The reason why I have an error with my sitemap is because I have purposely taken my website offline to generate an error for this training video. Now, there is one last thing we need to do. We need to tell Google whether or not we prefer a www version of our website. For example, whether you go to www.peterstavro.com or just peterstavro.com, it will take you to the same website. Google likes to know which web address you prefer. To set this, we need to go back and add a different version of our website. You can go back by clicking on the Google writing in the top left-hand corner. Click on the Add a Property button and type in the second version of your URL address. Since I added www.peterstavro.com earlier in this video, I am now going to add the version peterstavro.com. Click on Continue and you will again see this screen. Seeing as we have already verified that we own the website, we can simply click on the Verify button. To set our preferred URL address, we need to go to the top right of the screen and click on this button here. We then need to click on Site Settings. Once we have clicked on Site Settings, we can select which URL address we prefer. I'm going to select the www version. It doesn't matter which URL address you prefer as long as you set a preference. Google automatically sets this setting as don't set a preferred domain. However, they recommend that you set a preference. Once you've set your preference, click on Save and that's it, you're done.